shit too. You I was the one ever since my hair was me and my brothers be ballin' like all three. I can never leave my brother Mario Luigi. I can't tell the weather, but I can feel it in the air, rain coming soon. Oh, they talking hot, cool, and more vibe. Making shower on the block, no shampoo to the metal.
What the heck is going on with y'all? It's your boy Heck, and I'm welcoming you back to the What.Da.Hecpodcast, where basketball's an art and the court is our canvas. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the most underwhelming 40-point game in my life. Jared Allen dropped 40 points. If you watch the tape, you will understand why I say it's underwhelming. So, in this pace and space era, 40 has become the new 30-point game. Everybody has the ability to go get you 40. A lot of it has to do with the talent level and the skill levels of players nowadays. And honestly, Jared Allen is a great player and he earned it. But my frustration is, if you watch the film and you watch the tape, you sit there and you go, come on, y'all. It's not like it was difficult shot making. It was simple things that the Blazers kept on making mistakes on. Whether it being not getting back on defense, failing to keep between roll man and rim when playing the pick and roll. Slight mistakes that seemed small in the moment that are major that would lead to Jared Allen's 40-point game. But hey man, listen, there's not much to say. Let's get straight to the action now. To give a briefing about Jared Allen is a 7-foot defensive-minded center. He has the ability to finish around the rim with either hand. He can dunk, he's athletic, and he's really good at protecting the rim. So, watching this game, I'm not going to really go into his strengths and weaknesses. If you understand how Jared Allen plays, watching him drop 40 will annoy you, because a lot of his buckets is going to come from naturally positioning, being at the right spot, grabbing offensive rebounds, and getting to his spots in a low block. He's not really Joel Embiid where you can just dump the ball to him down low and he will get you a bucket. So watching this game is going to sit there and expose the problem with the Portland Trailblazers defense more than it shows that Jared Allen is actually a problem. But with all that being said, y'all already know the drill. Let's get straight to the action. Okay, he's bringing the ball down. He attacks. Because of this easy penetration, Villen has to collapse. This is called a Kobe assist. He misses a shot. Jared Allen has nobody around him. Easy putback. Hey! He collapses defenses on the initial drive, dumps it off to Jared Allen. Now Jared Allen's going to do an up fake, pound dribble, then he's going to spin over the shoulder. What I like about this move is he can go over his left shoulder or he can go over his right shoulder. It all depends on his angle and how Villen plays this. He spins off, goes into his body, takes away his length, good jump hook. Swish. Now this right here is effort. Villen misses the layup. Cool, no problem. Grabs a rebound, pushes the break. Villen is all the way off the screen. Tyson gets the ball. Nobody picks up Jared Allen. No look pass. Hey! Come on, y'all. Now this happens because he lost track of where the shot blocker is. So on this play, 2 gets the ball in the dribble handoff. He goes downhill. Now, Villen could do a better job of trying to get in front of Jared, but it's neither here nor there. Or a pro trick would be grabbing his shorts and slowing down his rotation just a tiny bit. Turns the corner, doesn't do any of that. Give me that. Tyson gets the ball in the dribble handoff. He attacks. Now, Villen is rotating and rolling on this to help on the ball, but I don't think he really needs the help there because he got this guy here stunning. Gets the ball back to Jared Allen, gets an easy push shot. Now this bucket is set up by Tyson. So what he does is he does a pick and roll, and he snakes back the other way. And because he cuts right in front of Jared Allen, Villen has to sit there and remain between ball and rim. So it allows Jared Allen to squeeze by here and get an easy dunk. Hey! Alright, pick and roll. He's in drop. He rolls hard. Here's the problem. What's supposed to happen is Villen is supposed to keep himself between man and ball and Jared Allen. At least until he can get back into the play. The problem is he comes up a little bit too far. Up fakes. Gets around them. Delay. Deflects the pass. Runs the floor. 2-on-1. Nobody picks up the biggest guy on the court. Easy dunk. The biggest thing about playing in the post, it's all about using your feet and using your pivots to create angles for yourself to get a wide open layup. So he goes into his chest. Now Now he has a step. He takes a step past his feet. He's beat. Spins off. Easy right hand layup. This should not happen. This is called being confident, being in flow state. You've been cooking him, and he's been cooking you in the post this whole entire game, so he's still confident enough to do an in and out burger and take you down to the lane, bro. Come on, friends. Yo, get him out the game. You're late in transition. You're the last person back. Jared Allen is beating you up and down the court every single time. You get up an easy dunk. Pick and roll. Shot up. Nobody puts a body on Jared Allen. Easy offensive rebound. Now what he's going to do is he's going to use his body to create space and separation from him. And when he creates space and separation, he's going to look for an angle to finish the layup. The layup. How in the heck is he this wide open? There's 15 seconds left in the quarter. What's supposed to happen is they're trying to hold the ball for the last possible shot unless you get something wide open. Everybody is focused on the ball and nobody's focused on the biggest person on the court in the game, bro. Come on, y'all. Come on. This is positioning. This is an out of bounds play. He gets the ball, takes one bump. Now he does a jump hook. I like how he dips his shoulder into clinging to create space for himself. Good jump hook. What annoys me about this 40-point game, he didn't have to work relatively hard for this 40 points. Here's what I mean by that. All of the things that he scored on, even though he's an NBA player, he could have did this in his sleep. Like, come on, bro. This cannot be happening. Pick and roll, gets the ball, takes 1 pound dribble, goes into his chest, takes away his length. Now he shoots a jump hook. Now, granted, this is a tough angle because he is on the side of the cup, which doesn't really have much give as the front of the rim, and he doesn't really have the backboard for this, so he shoots a straight rim. Good lay. That's a good defense. You gotta look at that shot. Gets the ball in the post. He'll take 1 pound dribble, 1-2, pivot. One of the benefits about the gather step rules, this man is frozen because he could finish on spin off and shoot the jump hook on his left hand with his right hand on this side, or he can finish on the other side. When you're playing with your back to the basket, you can master using both pivots because it makes the game a whole hell of a lot easier. One person who's actually very, very good at this is Hakeem Olajuwon with the Dream Shake. A lot of players take Dream Shake principles, and this actually will help you with your game. Good lay. Rejects the screen. Wing in is containing man and ball, but he loses track of Jared Allen. Misses the layup. Kobe assists. After watching Jared Allen's 40-point game, I have never been frustrated in watching someone score 40 as I have watching Jared Allen scoring 40 in this game. Here's the reason why. A lot of his buckets came off with defensive breakdowns. A, the big man not doing a good job getting back. B, defensive coverages, them playing drop, him not remaining between him and the rim. C, defensive principles. The thing is, I'm going to explain this like this. If you watch the game, if you seen the highlights, and from looking at the highlights, anybody could have scored 40 that game. It was not just Jared Allen. So the mere fact that Jared Allen scored 40 in that game is more on the Blazers being terrible than it was on Jared Allen being nice. Now, Jared Allen can play. Don't get me wrong. He can play. He's in the NBA for a reason. But if you're going to sit there and let Jared Allen, like who's a defensive big, get 40 on you, and you have a big, you don't have an excuse, that means when that is on personnel, that's on coaching. But hey, man, let me know how you feel about that 40-point game in the comment section below. But with that, thank you for tuning to the What the Heck podcast. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know the drill. We turned down.